Welcome to Dodgers Blue News channel. Before the news, I ask that you leave your like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Now let's get to the news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hey, Dodgers fans, have you seen the news about Mason Miller from the Oakland A's? This guy is simply lighting up the MLB season. With an ERA of 2.05 and no home runs allowed, he's killing it. And he's only given up 6 walks. Incredible, isn't it? That's why everyone is talking about him in league negotiations. With 42 players struck out in just 22 innings, he's showing off all his talent. But what do you think? Should the Dodgers keep an eye on him? Let's chat about this potential move by the Dodgers with Mason Miller from the Oakland A's. You know how the A's love trading young talent for prospects, right? So, should the Dodgers consider adding him to the back end of their bullpen? He's super versatile, has been a starter, and can pitch more than 1 inning if needed. Just imagine the flexibility that would give Coach Dave Roberts with Miller, Blake Trinan, and Evan Phillips. But hey, it seems it won't be so easy. Oakland's general manager, David Forst, gave an interview saying the team isn't in a hurry to get rid of Miller, even with the whole league calling about him. Will the Dodgers manage to make this move for Miller? Let's discuss this potential Dodgers move regarding Mason Miller from the Oakland A's. It seems Oakland's general manager didn't give many hints about the 25-year-old player's future, even with a relatively low salary this year. Does this indicate they're considering trading him? We're approaching the trade deadline, July 30th, and it's quite likely Miller's name will pop up in the middle of all this action. When Oakland is out of contention, what do you think? Will the Dodgers join this bidding war with the other competing clubs? They have the resources to stand out and bring in a big star before the deadline. But is it worth the wait? I'm curious to hear your opinions. Folks, who else is excited for this year's MLB trade season? We're just 2 months away, and there's already some interesting movement happening. It seems the Miami Marlins are gearing up to sell, with a record of 19-35, putting them as the second worst team in the National League. They would really need an epic turnaround to get into the mix. Don't you agree? But here's what interests us. The Marlins have some pieces that could be a real find for teams like the Dodgers. And one name that's circulating is Bryan De La Cruz. Have you heard of him? Just imagine the energy he could bring to the Dodgers during this season. Let's talk more about Bryan De La Cruz. At 27, he's been a real bright spot amidst the Marlins' disappointments. Don't you think? Look, the guy's batting .258 with an OPS of .745, and he's already hit 9 home runs. He's no slouch, right? But here's the catch. Among the available outfield options, De La Cruz won't come cheap. He still has a few years left on his contract with the team, which will drive the price up. But do you think it's worth the investment? And here's what's interesting. The Dodgers are eyeing this player precisely because they have 2 big holes in the lineup. The offensive production from our outfield has been a bit low, as well as from the bottom of the lineup. And that's where De La Cruz comes in. He could be the missing piece to improve one of baseball's worst units. Do you agree that he would be such a solution to our problems? Or do you think we should look for another alternative? Leave your opinions in the comments. Until next time, Dodgers Nation.